Steelix hasn't really been a viable Pokemon in competitive singles, aside from its introduction in Pokemon Gold and Silver. However, what if I told you that there is a competitive tier where Steelix is actually banned? I'm not even joking, okay? Steelix is banned in the Gen 8 flipped tier, which is a tier where the stats of Pokemon are quite literally flipped. For example, these are Melmetal's original stats, and these are its stats in the flip tier. So why is Steelix banned from this tier? As mentioned before, the stats are flipped in this format. Steelix normally has a very high base defense stat of 200. However, in the flip tier, that stat becomes an insane high special attack stat of 200 base. It also has an okay-ish speed tier at 75, which I will touch on later. It doesn't even end there though, because Steelix also has the ability Sheer Force, boosting moves with a secondary effect by 30% while nullifying said effect. Now if you didn't know, Sheer Force has a funny interaction with Life Orb. When using a Sheer Force boosted move, the user will not take any recoil damage from Life Orb, but still get the 30% boost from Life Orb. So this means you get a 30% boost from Sheer Force and a 30% boost from Life Orb. Combine this with a good step options like Earth Power and Flash Cannon and Dark Pulse for coverage, and this Pokemon quite literally has no switch-ins. Even Pokemon that could be considered checks did not really have a way to threaten Steelix back or had other shortcomings. To put into perspective how strong an Earth Power is from Steelix, it's pretty much the equivalent of Primal Kyogre's Origin Pulse under the Rain. Now if you thought GU and Fluttermane were strong in Gen 9, well think again. In its last slot, Steelix would often run Stealth Rock or Rock Polish to raise its speed, allowing Steelix to outspeed the majority of the metagame and clean up. Being resistant to Stealth Rock meant this hazard stacking is not as effective at chipping down Steelix either, and its base speed of 75 is still fast enough to outspeed the defensive mons it needs to, and with Sticky Web it could outspeed most non-Scarf Pokemon as well. Steelix could also use a Jorscout set. This set is still strong enough to 1-hit KO most offensive threats and has a great surprise factor on mons that are usually faster and resulted in an annoying guessing game, since it could bluff Scarf as well and just set off with Rock Polish. The last thing is Steelix's ability Sturdy. While this is obviously not nearly as good as Sheer Force plus Life Orb, it could lead to some cheesy situations where it could tank a hit, survive and activate a weakness policy while boosting with Rock Polish and sweep your team that way. Now overall, Steelix is way too strong and has some versatility as well, making it unpredictable and very punishing in practice, resulting in it getting quick banned from the Gen 8 flipped tier. Did you know that Goldango got banned from another competitive tier? Check out the video on the screen right now if you haven't already and want to learn more about that. Consider liking the video if you enjoyed to learn something new, and subscribe for more competitive Pokemon coverage. Let me know your thoughts about Steelix getting banned as well, and thank you for watching.